Hello and good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Teacher Joe's classes. Today, we are going to continue our series of lessons, and today we're going to study part two of how to make long sentences in English. And as usual, I have with me Krista to help me with the lesson. Krista, good afternoon.
Hello, Joe.
How are you today?
So. How about you?
I'm all right. I'm good. Well, let's go on. So, after studying English for years, are you still only able to answer in short, simple sentences? Is it frustrating? Would you like to know the secret to make longer sentences in English? Well, don't worry. Today, I will teach you part two of an English secret to making your sentences longer. Welcome to Speak English with Teacher Joe. I'm Teacher Joe, and today we're going to learn part two secret to speaking English. This secret will improve your ability to speak clearly and logically in English. Are you ready? Well, then let's jump right in. Before we jump to sentence expansion, let's review the order of adjectives one more time. So, Krista, do you remember last time we studied the order of adjectives? And right?
Yeah.
Again, can you remind me of the order of adjectives?
So first we need a determiner,
Uh huh.
then opinion,
Good.
the size,
Yes.
then the shape,
Good.
age,
Mm-hmm.
color,
Uh huh.
origin,
Yes.
material,
Yep.
and then purpose and noun.
Yes. Excellent. So, as you can see in this table, we have the adjectives in order or the order of adjectives. So, first you should start with a determiner, then followed by an opinion, size, then shape, then age, then color, then origin, then material, then purpose, then noun. It might sound a bit silly to put the adjectives in order, but actually, this is how the order should be. The order should be this way. In the sentence we have the first sentence, for example, can you read it, please?
Okay, a small red suitcase.
A small red suitcase. Again, we started with the determiner, which is indefinite article a, then small red and suitcase. We cannot say a red small suitcase because it sounds unnatural. To make it sound natural, you have to just rearrange the order of adjectives. So you have to put small before red. A small red suitcase. Can you make it longer by adding, let's say, origin and age?
Okay, so a small, new, red, Vietnamese suitcase.
Very good. A small, old,
New,
new, red Vietnamese suitcase. So now we added the age and the origin, and the sentence became a bit longer. We added two words. We can add even more if we want to, but just to show you that we can make a sentence longer by just adding more adjectives. It just you have to follow the order. You have to keep the order as it is. Opinion, size, shape, age, color, origin, material, and purpose. For sentence number two, can you please add an opinion and size?
okay. So the next sentence, the beautiful,
Yes.
huge, new blue silk T-shirt.
Very good. The beautiful, you can just say simply big. The beautiful, big, new blue silk t shirt. So again, we added two sentences and we made the sentence longer. By more importantly, we followed the order. Number three, can you please, is a chair. So we add the shape and the origin.
So an ugly swear. Origin is of the German.
Yeah.
wooden table, or wooden chair,
An ugly
square.
square wooden chair. Yes, an ugly square wooden chair. So again, we added two adjectives. Number four, add the table, add size, and add the origin again.
Okay, this round. Oh wait, this big round new oranges should be
You can skip origin and use material.
okay. A wooden kitchen table,
Okay, this big round new uh,
wooden.
wooden kitchen table. Again, we added two adjectives, material and size. Sentence number five, address. Address, we can add size and origin.
Okay, a comfortable, a long,
Yes,
new, um,
French.
say French velvet dress.
Very good. A comfortable, uh, long, new French velvet dress. Sentence number six. It's mugs. Opinion, we have it already. Maybe size and coffee mugs. Yeah, and purpose.
Okay, these lovely tiny old ceramic coffee mugs.
Very good. Number eight. It's a car. So we have the origin. We can add the age and shape. No, age and size.
Okay, that beautiful big um new German sports car.
Very good. That beautiful. You said big or small?
Big,
That beautiful, big, new
new.
German sports car. The sentence before last one is they are balloons. Then we can add material and maybe origin.
Okay, so those amazing heart shape Vietnamese plastic balloons.
Balloons. Those amazing heart-shaped red Vietnamese plastic. Yeah, or you can say silicone.
Yeah.
Those amazing heart-shaped red Vietnamese silicone balloons. In the last sentence, a wonderful old French clock is a clock. Then we can use shape and material.
Okay, a wonderful square old French wooden clock.
Yeah, very good. Now, as you could see in this table, we could make the sentence longer by adding other sentences, but we had to respect the order of adjectives. So remember, the order of adjectives should be this way. First, you start with a determiner. It can be a definite article or indefinite article, or you can use subjects such as I, he, she, it, we, you, they, and you can use this and that and those. So these can be used as determiners. Then you follow them by adding adjectives, and the adjectives should follow the order. First, opinion, then the size, then the shape, then the age, then the color, then the origin, then the material, then the purpose, and finally the noun. You can sometimes in one sentence you can use all of these adjectives, like in one sentence. For example, in sentence number one, I'm going to try with sentence number one. A beautiful small rectangle old red Vietnamese uh, plastic traveling suitcase. So this we could add how many adjective? One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Could add seven adjectives, and we added the purpose and the determiner. So this is one way to make your sentence longer. Okay, now that we reviewed the order of adjectives, let's move to our main topic. In English, basic sentences at least answer one to two of the five W's. The most used five W's are who, when, where, what, and why. These five W's also become the foundation for a good sentence. Like we did last lesson, we try to make a sentence longer by answering one or by answering two of the five W's. For example, in sentence number one, can you read it, Krista, please?
I am an outgoing American student who likes lots of strawberry ice cream cones.
Very good. So this was the final sentence or the advanced sentence of the basic sentence. I like ice cream. So I like ice cream is a basic sentence. To expand it, we had to mm, uh, use other words to make this sentence longer. And we did that by using three words to answer the question who. We used outgoing American and student for the question what, which is ice cream. We added three other words, which are lots, strawberry, and cons. And we moved from I like ice cream to I am an outgoing American student who likes lots of strawberry ice cream cones. Sentence number two.
I am a 40-year-old American English teacher living in an apartment in a quiet neighborhood in Seoul,
Okay.
Korea.
Good. So this is an advanced sentence again, and we got it by adding three words to expand both I and Korea. So we added this. We added 40 years old American English teacher to I, and we added an apartment in a quiet neighborhood in Seoul to Korea. And we at and the final result was an advanced sentence. I am a 40-year-old American English teacher living in an apartment in a quiet neighborhood in Seoul, Korea. And the last sentence.
Okay, the tall old Korean man is drinking a big bottle of ice cold Gatorade.
Okay, again, we moved from one short sentence, he is drinking, to an advanced long sentence, the old Korean man is drinking a big bottle of ice cold Gatorade. So, again, this is one technique to make your sentence longer, is by expanding or by answering two W's. It can be who and where, or when and what, or where and why. Then you can add other adjectives to describe uh, the person or the thing. Like if it's who, then it's a person, most likely. And you can describe that person by adding three adjectives. If it's what, you can describe that thing by adding three words. For example, in one, so I was who was the answer to who. Then we added three adjectives, which is outgoing American student, and for ice cream, which was the answer to what, and we added three words, which are lots, strawberry, and cons. All right. Now that we reviewed how to we reviewed how to make your sentence longer by answering two W's. Now, as an English learner, sometimes you experience difficulties finding the right words to express your ideas or opinions. But an even greater problem is being able to completely and thoroughly express yourself in English. Many times your answer comes out in short, very simple sentences. This becomes very frustrating for you, but you don't have to be frustrated anymore. Why? Because there is a secret to learning how to make longer sentences in English. And here's how it works. I'm going to describe the, the process. In English, basic sentences answer at least one to two of the five W's. You will remember in our previous lesson that the five W's are who, when, where, what, and why. These five W's also become the foundation for a good sentence. For example, we can take the example I live in Korea. So I live in Korea. What's the which word answer the question who in I live in Korea?
The word I.
I. Okay. Can you write it please on the table?
Okay, I for
Okay. And what's the answer? What does Korea answer? Which question does Korea answer?
that would be where.
Where? So here, this sentence, it only answers two of the five W's, which are where and who. The next sentence, I like ice cream. What does I answer?
Okay, so I would answer who.
Who again? And ice cream?
Ice cream would be what?
What? Again, in this sentence, it only answers two of the five W's, which are who and what. And the last sentence, we have what does he answer?
He answers for who.
Okay, is the answer of the question who. And drinking?
Drinking would be
What?
what?
Okay, or what is he drinking? Now, in these three sentences, they only answer two of the five W's. What happened? So maybe you figured it out by now that we can answer the five W's in one sentence, so we can make our sentence longer. So all three of these sentences pass as basic sentences because they each answer one, two of the five W's. So how can we move from a basic sentence to an advanced sentence? So if we want to expand these basic English sentences, we must give more information. How is this done? Well, this is done by looking at the five W's that by looking at the W's that are already a part of the sentence. By looking at W's that we cannot see them in the sentence we have in hand. Let's take a look. In example, I live in Korea. So here we only have the answer to two of the five W's, which is I, which answers the question who, and Korea, which answer the question where. Okay, Krista, can you answer the rest of the W's?
Okay, I think when should be for 5 years ago,
Hmm.
and what I think should be English teacher.
Okay.
Why? Because I love teaching.
Okay. Now, can you arrange and use these answers to make one long sentence?
Okay, so I would say 5 years ago, I um lived in Korea as an English teacher
Very good.
because I love teaching.
Good. Okay, so now here we moved from a basic sentence to an advanced sentence by answering the five W's. So we moved from I live in Korea to 5 years ago, I lived in Korea as an English teacher because I loved teaching. So this is an important technique to make your sentence longer. Example number two. So in I like ice cream again, we have I, which is the answer to the question who, and ice cream, which is what. The answer to the question what. Krista, can you answer the rest of the questions?
Okay, when I would say after work,
Mm-hmm.
where I would say Latera,
Loteria. Mm-hmm.
yes, and
Why?
why I would say I love cold desserts.
I love cold desserts. Okay, can you now make a long sentence or arrange them to make a long sentence?
So I like to eat ice cream in Latera
I like to eat ice cream in
after
Loteria
work
after work.
because I I love cold sauce.
Good. All right. Let's.
F. Let's say F.
Okay. I like to eat ice cream at Loteria after work because I love cold dessert. Very good. Now the final sentence. He is drinking. So again, he is the answer to who, and drinking is the answer to what. Now, can you answer the rest of the W's?
Okay, when I think it's lunchtime, where let's say at the cafeteria,
The cafeteria.
and why I would say stress work.
Hmm. Can you arrange them to make a long sentence?
Okay, so it's only lunchtime, right?
Yes.
But he drinking, he's drinking at the cafeteria because he is stressed at work.
Very good. It's only lunchtime, but he is drinking at the cafeteria because he is stressed at work. So again, we moved from a basic sentence to an even longer sentence. So you can do this basically with any other sentence. With any other basic sentence, you can say he is playing. Then you can make it even longer. So he is playing when he is playing. Uh, He's playing football during midday at the stadium because he loves football. So we moved forward. He is playing to an even longer sentence. You can do it with another sentence. So let me think of an example. Uh, I live in Vietnam, so I am an English teacher. Or I can say 3 years ago, I lived in Vietnam as an English teacher because I loved the Vietnamese culture and the Vietnamese people. So you can move from a basic sentence to an even advanced sentence just by answering the five W's. Or you can move from a basic sentence to an advanced sentence by expanding the sentence we have but by using adjectives, or you can just simply follow the order of adjectives to make a sentence longer. So these are three techniques that you can use to make your sentence longer. So you can just by watching the videos try to think of some other examples and follow the rule and follow this technique to practice every day. And yeah, practice makes perfect. So yeah, thank you for watching and have a good day. Krista, thank you for helping, and have
Okay.
a good day as well.
Yeah, have a
Bye.
good day.